Hello everyone, my name is Nur Iwani Najwa binti Zamrahudi with metric number 156342. I am from group 24 for LSP401. I am here to discuss about the impact of social media on communication. The term social media refers to an assortment of online platforms that allow users to post, comment, and interact with one another in order to share and collaborate with an online community. As of 2021, the number of people using social media is over 4.48 billion worldwide, with the average user accessing 6.6 social media platforms each month. You might be wondering how social media has changed communication. More than you may imagine, actually, but not all are negative. It is hardly surprising that the widespread use of social media for sharing ideas, experience, and personal tastes has had a significant impact on how people interact in general nowadays. Reduced face-to-face communication skills, influence on social dynamics, and increased reach are just a few examples of how communication is impacted. First and foremost, it reduces face-to-face communication skills. Social media is used by the majority of individuals to interact with others. However, the ability to communicate face to face is diminished by social media, which is one of its worst effects. In this case, everyone uses social media to interact with others, and as a result, they gradually lost their ability to communicate face to face. Furthermore, people who communicate through social media did not learn how to share face to face, and face to face communication become incredibly difficult for them. This is due to the fact that only keyboard or voice communications are used on social media. For instance, users who rely heavily on social media connections lose verbal and interpersonal communication skills, leading to feelings of isolation. This raises the possibility of developing bipolar disorder and other mental illness. Next point is influence on social dynamics. Social media has impacted our social dynamics and relationships as well. On the one hand, social media has evolved into a tool for social engagement, bringing us closer together as a community through enhancing communication and bridging the gap between us and others who live far away. On the other hand, it has also had an effect on our self-esteem, with many users feeling pressured to convey a perfect image of themselves online. Many people, particularly celebrities and influencers, utilize their social media profiles to present a perfect image by carefully selecting and manipulating photos and videos, many of which were created using different filters or image editing software. For instance, in article written for childmind.org, Alexandra Hamlet, a clinical psychologist at the Child Mind Institute, says if that's their model for what is normal, it can be very hard on their self-confidence. As a result, children and teenagers who follow those profiles may feel their own lives are missing and may begin to feel less confident about themselves. Besides, it also increase reach. This is because social media has transformed the way we communicate, allowing us to communicate in real time with individuals all over the world. Platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn enable us to communicate and engage with a bigger audience than ever before. For example, with 2.963 billion monthly active users in January 2023, Facebook is the largest social networking site, ranking first among the world's most active social media platforms. This has resulted in the emergence of a new era of online cooperation, networking, and idea sharing. In conclusion to my speech, social media is the most widely used form of communication nowadays. It is not surprising that this widespread use of social media clearly demonstrates both positive and negative impacts on communication. This can be seen in all types of ways such as reduced face-to-face communication skills, influence on social dynamics, and increased reach. As a result, it is possible to argue that social media is both a blessing and a curse for humanity when misused. Thus, we should consider how social media it affects our communication and then decide whether we should limit our exposure to social media entirely or merely modify our social media environment. That's all from me. Thank you.